Hello everyone, what's the crack? So today I'm out with Ali and we're in Muff. We're actually in Muff in County Donegal. So Muff is actually on the border between Northern Ireland and Ireland, and we decided to come here and go to Muff and split some G's. So let's jump straight into Muff now. One of my favourite places to go and have a wee look around. So here you are.
Balls deep.
So as Ali says, we're going to get balls deep into Muff here and see what it has to offer. So I don't actually know if you can see here, but you see where the road sort of changes here. We're actually in Southern Ireland, so we're in County Donegal, and as you cross over there, just where that car is going right now, that brings you into Northern Ireland. So this is actually, over here is actually Stirling and a part of the UK, and here is in Ireland, it's a part of the EU, and this is right at the entrance of Muff, and that's where we are now. Sorry everyone, I am like a big child, like, so to me this is... I've always drove through here when I was a child. I used to always think, the name always made me laugh. Muff has a casino, so if you want to go and bet, you can do a wee bit of gambling in Muff. Right, we're going to walk on up now and we're going to go into the bars and we're going to split a few G's.
Gamble your muff away.
Gamble your muff away. For date reference, by the way, it's the 31st of October, so it's Halloween, so happy Halloween everyone. What we're actually here for tonight is, we're going to decide to do Muff today, then later on tonight we're going to be in Derry, Londonderry for the Halloween festival, so I'll do that in a separate video, but obviously Derry, Londonderry is only like about a 10-minute drive up the road. There's Muff barber shop, so you can get in there and get yourself a wee trim. There's an old bar over the road there. I can see there it's shut down. Just shows you like there's bars closing every other day in the island of Ireland. So always get out, as I always say, get out and support the hospitality business. It needs the support from the local people or it'll end up all like that there. And we don't like to see that. What a beautiful old Guinness sign as well out the front. Antiques collection. Takeaway.
It's a 40th anniversary.
Yeah. Donegal, Muff.
Muff.
Nice wee town, nice colourful wee town, isn't it like? Sad to see that pub shut, mate, isn't it? Looked like it would have been a nice pub, like. Finnegan's pub. Sad.
It's obviously been a while. Like.
It has been a while, yeah. But we're going to go here in the next pub.
The Squealing Pig.
The Squealing Pig. Welcome to the Squealing Pig, Muff, County Donegal. So here you go.
Award-winning beer garden.
We like that. We like award-winning beer gardens.
I'm not getting in.
Yeah, the door's on down a bit, mate. It's got the defibrillator and all out the front. Good luck, Donegal, from all. Aye, that's us. Must be in here, mate. What? It's closed?
Not getting in.
We're not getting the pint today. Oh, there's people in there, mate. There's people in there.
Oh, here's it here.
Oh, happy days. Aye, here we go. Go in this way to get a pint.
Nice, isn't it?
It is nice, actually, yeah. I'm assuming you can probably go in through the main door, but we're going. I'd say if I tried the door, Ali would have got her open, like.
You wouldn't if it's locked?
Is it locked? Yeah. There's a nice beer garden anyway. Aye, that's us now.
Nice, isn't it?
Here we go. Very, very nice pint actually, yeah. Nicely chilled. And a perfect G split. Yo! What a cool spot, like. You have your wee open fire and stuff in here. It's nice, isn't it, Ollie? It's a good spot, like. So we actually went into the wrong area of the bar at the start. This is actually the real area. Mate, I like it in there. They were the friendliest people ever. What a super friendly bar, like. Very, very good, like. Right, let's keep walking on down the street. The boys said there's a place up here called Muff Liquor Company. So we're going to have to go to Muff Liquor and get ourselves a wee pint up there. Apparently it's a bar too. Right, what else? We've got a wee betting shop. Don't bet, people. And there's a Garda station there as well.
Next to the house.
Does, doesn't it? So there's a chippy if you need something to eat. And the fuel station. What a great wee town. It has absolutely everything you need, really, doesn't it? Like, I love the old school bike. And there's a butcher's too. Love it. And there's another barber shop as well.
Everything you need, haven't they?
Yeah, and a chemist.
For a small town.
That's us now, Ellie, up at Muff Liquor.
Yeah.
Visitors welcome. So they actually said they might have live music on up here from 4 o'clock, and for time reference, it is 10 to 4. So we might be in luck today. This is what they sell here. The Muff Liquor. It's an Irish gin. So the gin's 40 quid for the big one. And there's the Irish whiskey. So they have different prices here. The Muff Vodka with pink grapefruit soda. It's like a wee box set, so it's great for Christmas and presents and stuff for people. Right, let's go to the bar area.
Nice, isn't it?
That's nice, very nice actually, yeah. Inspired by the past, driven by the future. Look at this here. So this is obviously people who have bought kegs, you can buy like a barrel of probably whiskey and you get your name on it. And this is a bit about the history here. So the Muff Liquor Company. Love it. Look at the bar, mate. It's nice. Look at that way. Is that a wee seat or what's in there? Look at the floor. Oh. I love it. It's good. How are you? Very nice. This is the bar area here. Right, I suppose I might as well get myself a pint of Guinness. Or should I try one of these Muff whiskies? I'll try whiskey. So I had to try their whiskey. So it's peat smoked and it's 5 blends. But that's nice, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. That's very, very tasty. Very, very good. Definitely highly recommend that, actually. That's very nice. So this is the girl behind it all. Her granda, was it? As a local here. And I used to do poaching. So it inspired her to start off doing the vodka and the gin at the start. Where obviously potato based, like poaching was. So then since then, she's created whiskey. That's right, is it? Yeah, I did listen to you. That's all right. So this is her granda's actual tractor. And then this is the potato picker. So this would have spun out. And obviously... the potatoes would have spun out and landed in there. It's class when you actually hear the back. There's a story behind it all. Like I actually said earlier on, it's like McCollum's distillery. You can buy a keg and obviously you're an investor, or you buy a barrel. But I didn't realise actually they were all celebrities. I didn't even look at the names, to be honest.
Here and Jimmy, Ryan and Ronan as well. So
has Ed Sheeran been here?
not yet, but hopefully someday.
That'd be cool if he called, wouldn't it? That's class. Brilliant. That's a good idea, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this is the whiskey here I had.
That's the whiskey, the vodka, the gin. These are all handmade.
Yeah, lovely.
Locally. So these are all the ingredients for the product then as well.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm. So this is the ingredients obviously below. That's class. That's really well done. Very creative.
Welcome to the Muff Liquor Company. Come on in, sit down, get comfortable, because I've got a story to tell you. And oh, what a story it is! It's a raucous tale of rebels and republics, of ships and stills, of devilment and distilleries, monks, of madness, of moonshine, and of Muff. So settle down, be cool, because we're about to begin. Muff is, among other things, a small town nestled in the top corner of Ireland, in a county called Donegal. It is the gateway to the Inishowen Peninsula. Now remember that, because it will be important later. And it is the starting point of a breathtakingly beautiful white Atlantic River. Over the centuries, Muff's rugged terrain and tempestuous weather has attracted a certain type of visitor. Adventurers, explorers, outlaws, people who have a certain devil-may-care attitude to the law. and don't mind getting wet. While these people do sound like they're a bit of crack, our story begins with a different type of person altogether. The monks, who were a far holier bunch. Irish monks began making ishkabab, meaning the water of life, from malted barley in the 12th century, making it one of the earliest distilled drinks in Europe. The popularity of this delicious tipple grew and grew, and by the 16th century, the Irish alcohol industry had taken off. Thank you, monks. Large distilleries started popping up all across Ireland, but of course there was the small local outfits too. They distilled the liquid in tiny little pots, and sold the drink soon earned the name Pochi. Pochi was used for everything, from entertainment to curing ailments, and it wasn't long before it was being exported to Scotland, where they also know a thing or two about having fun. Inevitably, once the king got wind of the money that was being made by the industry, he demanded his cut. I know, shocker. Initially, the smaller producers flew under the radar, but by 1785 the king was scraping together every penny he could find to fund his Napoleonic wars, and so the government began stamping out unlicensed premises. Fortunately, at that point, the Irish had become somewhat adept at evading the government. The small pot stills were easy to move, so intricate watch systems were put in place with lookouts and torch relays to warn the outlaws of incoming soldiers. The Inishowen Peninsula, I told you that was going to be important, tucked away in the corner of Ireland, remote, wild, and difficult to reach, was the perfect place for illicit poaching making, and was home to an estimated 43% of private distillers. But, as we all know, when there's money involved, the government are not so easily thwarted. When revenue officials failed to catch individual distillers, they began fining entire communities. The Inishowen Whisky Wars, as they would come to be known, were devastating. For townsfolk who had barely any money to begin with, and for the landlords whose tenants were now paying fines instead of their rent. In the midst of all that misery, the Inishowen community came up with a cunning plan. The land was surrounded by steep mountains on one side and a sheltered harbour on the other. A high narrow gap between two sheer hills was the only way in. So, in an act of justified rebellion, the local people collapsed the pass and public spirited men stood guard on the hillside, throwing stones and other impromptu missiles at any approaching soldiers. With its fishing boats, its fertile farmland, and of course, its all-important watch, the area was pretty self-sufficient, and so the Pochi Republic was born. A magical place where whiskey dreams come true. This real-life Tyrdale lasted for 3 glorious poaching-filled years, but all good things must come to an end, according to government anyway. And in 1815, a large deployment of soldiers attacked and overwhelmed the Republic's crude defences. The redcoats came streaming down the sides of the mountains like a sea of bright red blood, and that, as they say, was the end of that. But now let's turn our attention to a few years later. On that same peninsula, a farmer called Philip McLennan was growing potatoes. Well, it is Ireland. But while other men sold potatoes to be boiled and roasted and mashed, Philip had a little dibblement in him, and he thought bigger. Surrounded as he was by the legacy of the rebel poaching makers, Philip began experimenting with his potatoes, creating a distilled liquor from them. He tinkered and tasted and tested, and finally, and tested it again. Because you can't be too careful. From those humble beginnings, rooted in history, in family, and in, well, root vegetables, the Muff Liquor Company was born. Today, Philip's granddaughter Aurora continues the tradition, creating delicious vodka, gin, and whiskey in her home in Ireland and sharing it with the world. Of course, the rebel spirit that fired up generations and the devil that drove her grandfather haven't been lost. There's still mischief in the making.
Just take a look at our name.
Very good. So, cheers everyone. Love it. Wee selfie wall at the Muff Liquor Company. You. Yeah, that was so good, and the staff was super friendly, wasn't it? Like, I liked it. I'm going back through the shop.
Yeah.
So you can actually buy this online. And she says that if you're in North, it's actually better buying it on Amazon. But I'll drop the website link in here, so make sure you check it out. Cheers, thanks very much, thank you. Bye bye. What a spot. Super friendly people. Love the barrel seats like as well. Very nice. So the boys were saying in there that actual bar's been closed for 15 years. 15 years. Very, very sad. There's a wee Chinese takeaway too. I know. Probably see that Chinese in there. I bet you it's great. You always find, see Chineses that look the worst. They're the best. They are the best. Like how you. Well, everyone, what's the crack? We've had all the muff we're getting today, so that's us done today. I just want to say to everyone, thanks everyone for watching. And you're at it, can you like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications? I really do appreciate the support. You enjoy. Just want to say thanks everyone for watching. I do really appreciate the support. When you're at it, can you like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notification? And if you're on the mobile app, hit the wee hype button. If you like my content, you support me by buying me a coffee or a Guinness. The link is in the description below. Enjoy!